Hello guys, how's it going? Welcome to this brand new video, and what I'm going to be doing today, I'm going to be showing you some new DVD pickups. I've not done a DVD pickup video for a while. I have bought a few DVDs since I did the last video, so I'm just going to give you a quick update on the DVDs in my collection. Yeah, so we're going to start off with, went to town this morning, went to HMV, just having a look around, and I was watching Split last night, M. Night Shyamalan movie, and it got me. I really enjoyed it. I think that's a really good movie. Very tense, lots of kind of twists and turns along the way. James McAvoy's brilliant in that movie, and he really kind of carries the film, you know. And also the three young ladies who are kind of, you know, abducted by his character. They, you know, have a brilliant kind of performances in that movie. And yeah, it's really enjoyable. But that got me in the mood to watch Signs again. Now that brings me to my first movie. So Signs is from all the way back in 2002. Stars Mel Gibson and Joaquin Phoenix, and it's about a family who live out in the country, and they start to find like there's crop circles and different kind of symbols in the field nearby where they live. And if you've not seen Signs already, I apologise for that, but there is. It seems that where they live and Earth is going to be, there's going to be an alien invasion, or aliens are definitely investigating the Earth and looking to kind of, you know, to populate or take over and kind of investigate the Earth. And this film is fantastic. I really enjoyed it. I've not seen it for a good few years now, and I was actually thinking as I was buying it, I cannot believe this is not in my collection already. But now's a perfect time to add it into the collection. And I remember there's a specific scene, and I'm sorry if there's a lot of spoilers in this video, but this movie did come out in 2002, so if you haven't seen it, I do apologise. But there's a specific scene, there's a news video that Joaquin Phoenix's character is watching, and he's put the television in the kind of, I think it's in the basement or in the kind of room under the stairs, because the thing about the aliens on the news, he doesn't want to scare his nephew and niece. And there's a party in South America somewhere, and all the children are screaming. There's something at the back door. There's something at the back door, and you're looking at like the back of the conservatory for a long time. And I remember all of a sudden, this alien just appears and just walks past the window. And I remember the first time I saw that, goodness me, it made me absolutely jump out of my skin. And I could not stop thinking about that scene for days, for weeks afterwards. It really stuck with me, that scene. It just when I first saw the movie, I didn't think you would see aliens in the movie. So yeah, so that was a bit. I thought you might see them towards the end, and I think this takes place in the middle of the movie. So I remember seeing that was a real shock, and I remember just jumping out of my skin and thinking, goodness me. So this is a great movie, and you don't actually see the aliens in the movie you don't really see them till that scene and quite towards the end. Again, apologise if that's a spoiler, but it's such a good movie, and the part of what makes this movie great is the fact you don't see the aliens. You know, it's not like a movie like Independence Day, which is great in its own right, but where you see the aliens and they're battling the aliens, and it's kind of, there's a lot of mystery. I remember there's a scene where I think it's Mel Gibson's character goes to this abandoned house, and there's one of the aliens in the storeroom, in the pantry room, and I remember he gets a knife and he kind of stabs the alien fingers. You know, puts its finger on the doors and he stabs the fingers and stabs the hand. Sorry, and the scream it gives out, it's just, you know, horrifying. But at that stage, you don't know what they look like or what they are, or, you know, it's the real kind of suspense, which is brilliant. So yeah, so this is great, and the movie was it was $5.99, so it's I was surprised actually it wasn't cheaper than this, because it has been out for a while. But as it's such a good movie, I don't mind paying that price. You know, £6, nothing really. I was surprised it wouldn't be a little bit cheaper, but I think because of the quality of the film, and sometimes HMV, they love their kind of 2 for $10. You know, try and entice you to buy 2 movies. You know, 2 for $10. But I just stuck with this one. So that's Signs. So great movie, and I'm really glad to have that in the collection. The second movie is this. Now I know what you're thinking. Has he gone crazy? But there is a good reason why I have Transformers Age of Extinction, aka Transformers number 4, in my collection. I've not gone crazy. I'm not going mad. I did realise what I was doing. I did realise what I was buying. Now I have the first 3 Transformers movies. I have Transformers. Revenge of the Fallen. Yes, I know, I do. I have Transformers Dark Side of the Moon. And I'm very particular with my collections. I like movies to be in collections. Now, unfortunately in film series, especially movies that maybe go past like the second and third film, sometimes, you know, the quality can diminish slightly. And this is probably my least favourite Transformers movie. By the way, I did see Transformers number 5 a couple of weeks ago, and I did enjoy a lot of parts of that. You know, it's the typical Transformers movie. To be honest, if you've seen number 1, 2, 3 and 4, there's nothing really extra in a Transformers movie that you're getting in number 5. But I enjoyed it. It was a lot better than this one, to be honest. And I'm a big fan of Mark Wahlberg, and I'm a big fan of Anthony Hopkins as well. He was in the movie as well. And yeah, it was enjoyable. It was enjoyable. Memorable, probably not. There's not too many things I remember about that movie. Me and my friend went to see it on the opening night, and the two of us kind of concluded that, you know, it's just like it's an entertainment movie. There's nothing really more to it than that. So that's fine. So the reason I bought this, it's £2.99. If you can see on the sticker there, it's £2.99. It was in the sale, and I thought if I buy this, then at least my Transformers collection is complete. You know, I'm very particular about this, and this movie wasn't completely terrible. It did have some saving moments. I thought the first 45 minutes of the movie were very promising. I thought, okay, this might be all right. This might be good. I must admit, after the kind of 45-minute hour mark, the movie goes downhill. There's a lot of rubbish, you know, the usual stuff. You know, they're venturing here, they're venturing there, they're going here, they're going there. You know, they're venturing, like, you know, they're kind of time hopping, you know, within like minutes or seconds, or what seems like minutes or seconds, you know, across America and stuff. And it's just, and then there's the scene at the end where the Transformers eventually end up in China, I believe, and they awaken the Dinobots, and then there's literally a 45-minute scene of robots just punching each other, just knocking bits off, punch, bang, backwards, forwards, you know, firing shots, blowing each other to bits. And I love all that kind of thing. I do like entertainment, but I did think, where's the story here? Are we just watching these robots just blow each other to the bits just for the sake of it? Just so, you know, you can show off your amazing special effects, Michael Bay, and your team? Probably that's why. You know, I don't think there's another reason why they had a 45-minute segment at the end of the movie with these bloody great robots just blowing each other to bits, you know, and just, you know, knocking the screws out of each other. I think that's the only reason why they were doing that. So so there you go. So it's probably my least favourite Transformers movie, but I will watch it again at some point if I find almost 3 hours of spare time. It's 2 hours 45 minutes long, which, you know, I do like long movies. One of my favourite movies of all time, The Dark Knight Rises, is about the 2 hour 45 minutes long mark. But that is such a good movie. It's so well made. It's so well directed. It's so well shot. The story is so good. The story is so compelling. The characters are brilliant. That there's times in that movie where an hour has passed, an hour and a half has passed, and I'm thinking, goodness me, it only feels like 20 minutes. That's the sign of a good movie. And the same with the Lord of the Rings movies. You know, they're kind of around the 3 hour mark, but they never feel like, you know, they never feel like, oh my God, I've sat here for so long watching this film. This movie, though, I did feel like that. I did feel like, you know, I had watched this, been sitting there watching this movie for a long time, and when it finished, I think, thank goodness I can get up, I can, you know, my legs have gone to sleep, you know, kind of, I've been sitting there for so long, and that's always a bad point, I think, when you watch a movie, when you're aware of the time you're sitting there for. But, you know, I'm glad to have this in the collection for the price. At least my Transformers collection is complete for now anyway. I've got the 4th movie, and like I said, sometime if I'm really stuck, I'll find a time to watch this and give that a go again. So yeah, so there are my 2 DVDs I bought this morning. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoyed me semi-rant about these movies. I do get very passionate about films. I love films. Go to the cinema kind of, you know, a couple of times a week or as much as I can, and I like to buy movies at home. There's one thing I do need to mention. I am kind of running out of space. I would like I would like to order my movies at home. I keep at home in the cupboard up here. Funny enough, I do keep the movies up there, but I would like to have it more ordered and more easy to find the movies. For example, you know, if you find the movie beginning with B, it's in alphabetical order. If I do get time, I might do that and maybe even make a video about that if I get the chance to do that. That would be cool. So yeah, so like I said, I do love watching movies and collecting movies, and they're definitely another two valuable additions to the collection. So thanks for watching this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed this, and if you like this, you can click the subscribe button down below somewhere for more movies like this. I talk about films, I talk about DVDs, Blu-rays, and awesome sports jerseys as well. So it's definitely worth checking out if that's your kind of thing. So thank you very much, and thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you.